Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Here's something different for me. And it's almost embarrassing because of how gross everything is, but I wanted to show you something. And I've been talking about it for a long time about redoing our basement and my scrappy room. And I thought, you know what? Swallow your pride, girl, because who cares? It looks like a barrel of crap right now. But soon, and by soon I probably mean a few months, because that's how slow we are in this family. Soon this will look like a nice, peaceful, scrappy oasis that I can have all to myself. Wait, I just lied. It's not all to myself. This is going to be shared with my kids. We're going to turn it into a sort of rec room too. But let me show you. I want to show you something so that you kind of see the before and after and the horrid situation that I'm living in right now. Okay, so bear with me. You know I must love you if I'm showing you this, because this is a real look into the bowels of my basement. Okay, so you're welcome. You know I love you if I'm sharing this. So I'm going to quickly just start here. This is brutal, okay? We have a very large basement. There's the second half of it. And my husband and my dad and my father-in-law put this whole basement together when we moved here, which was 17 years ago. And at the time, we specifically said we were going to separate the basement instead of having one big room, which honestly right now I regret. But whatever. I mean, I'm not going to put extra work on us if I don't have to, because we also don't plan on staying here too long. After my husband retires, we're getting the heck out of here and moving to the country. So, God willing, right? So the way it is now, there's another whole room in there that I can't even really show you because it's dark. There's not really good lights in there, but it's all full of crap that my husband has brought in from the garage. There's like stuff from work and for work. So who cares? That room doesn't matter right now. What matters is this room that we're going to redo. So stairs are here. They're horrible now. There's a bunch of stuff for donation on them. And then we're going to work on this room, so this was done not 17 years ago. We didn't do it when we moved here exactly. It was maybe 15 years ago. I used to do 16 years, maybe 17. I don't know. Sorry, guys. But I used to have scrappy workshops down here when I'm still a creative memories advisor, but when I was really big into my business. And I used to have these two, I should show you that. These two tables, that's the underside of them. They're 9 feet, I believe, and I have one more here. So I had 3 in total that I had out for my ladies, and I could fit a good 8 people here. And I used to have crops all the time. They'd come here. But then when the kids came and all that kind of stuff started happening, I stopped doing that. So it was painted a nice sunny yellow, which I loved at the time, but that is so gonna go. It just doesn't really work for me anymore. It was cute when it was the kids' playroom too, but we're gonna go with a nice soft gray. We're going to change these floors to a nice soft grayish white. And look, how utterly and horribly embarrassing, but look at all the crap. And all of it's not actually crap, because some of it I'm going to keep. I just have to go through it, get organized, and put it in my organized spot. But this is what it looks like now. Like, you've seen this before, probably snippets of this. These are albums, and I'm not kidding you when I say I have 100 albums or more, creative memories, look how chunky, that are not fully finished. And I'll show you more behind me here. But my project is ongoing. I'm trying to finish them so that I can have finished, beautiful albums on my shelves to look at. And there are some more of those. So that's the old Expedit, whatever you call it. There's some from when we had a Zellers or a Target that we're keeping. And I'm going to start putting scrappy stuff in there. Right now it's like kids' art supplies. They don't do that stuff anymore. They're like 13 and 15. Do you think they're going to sit here and do art? I don't think so. So I'm going to clear that out. There's like pipe cleaners and stuff. So I think I'm donating those to my son's school. And this this is going to be a nice clean looking shelf when I'm done. And we're going to get one of those sectional, you know, those nice sectional couches that you can rearrange and make it into like beds, that modular furniture, I think they call it. Modular? I don't know. I think you know what I mean, though. The ones you can like turn into a bed, or you can turn it into a L-shaped couch, or whatever the heck you want. So that's going to be here because all of this stuff will be gone. I have so much stuff to sell, to donate, all that stuff to organize. So that's why this side looks horrific right now. But it won't be like that forever. So there's my cute little washroom. It's no longer going to be yellow either. That's going to be gray. And look how dirty my towel is. That's from like me doing some silly inking, and then I had to wash my hands. So that has to be washed. But anyway, there's my cute little, sweet little washroom. And I think we're going to redo the tiles here too. So that has to be done. But here is the part that is a little bit making me happy. Let me show you. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. So on this wall, when I was actively doing workshops, see the damage on my walls? Check that out. That was Velcro that used to hold up Bristol board of Creative Memory borders, if you guys remember back in the day. That's what we used to do. So I had themed, like Four Seasons, for example, all the borders on there. Or I used to also have my sticker letters, my alphas that were for sale, that were in like little plastic pouches on top of those Bristol boards and stuff. So we ripped those off years ago. So ripped off the Creative Memory stuff. And then at one point, this entire wall had my children's artwork on it. And I have a picture of that somewhere. It's hard for me to scrapbook one photo, but I think we only have like one photo of it. So I'll have to incorporate it somewhere. But it was so cute. So this entire wall, which I think my husband said was 22 feet. I can't remember. This entire wall up into that door, which goes into the furnace room, that was all kids' artwork. So it was so cute. So here's, let me give you a look. It's really, really bad, guys. I shouldn't be showing you this. It looks like crap. Here's a little door under the stairwell, which my husband made. It's just for storage. And right now it has like stupid things in it from our old construction job that we're going to just take out and get rid of. So I don't know. I can store stuff in there, but I don't know what yet. And look, here are more albums. Please don't judge me, but here are more albums that I'm trying to get finished. See, like you've seen that before. You've seen me show this horrific site. This is so embarrassing. My God. But it is what it is. I'm getting there. I have to hold myself accountable to finish stuff. But look, I have albums open to finish certain parts, and I have pages. Look at this. Horribly loose pages. I know where they go because in the albums where they belong is a little sticky note to say, you know, I'm missing, for example, Anthony's first birthday. I know exactly where that's going to go. I just need to get it in there. See, it's done pretty much, his first birthday. I just got to get it in there. This is part of Anthony's school book when they were doing some experiments from homeschool. Some of these, I will honestly tell you, have to be redone if you see them because they have that stupid ad. Look, these are all falling apart. All that stupid ad tech glue that I used to use because it was cheap and available. Oh God, please don't use that ever. Please check my video on that. It is so bad. It is so bad. But anyway, those, I have to re-glue all of these. That's why they're sitting like this. I'm disgusted by that. But anyway, and then there's some loose pictures. I feel like these are doubles, so I need to check into my albums and see. Like, I'm pretty sure I already scrapbooked this and that. And if they're doubles, I'll give them to my parents or throw them out. I'm fine with throwing pictures at it. If it's obviously somebody I love, I kiss the picture and then I just get rid of it. I can't keep everything, right? Or else my house will look like this everywhere. Funny enough, I have to say, the rest of my house does not look like this. Except my bedroom where we have a lot of clothes and not a lot of office space, a lot of closet space. But we're working on that. But the kids' rooms are fine. My main level is fine. My kitchen's fine. It's just this. But again, in my defense, we're working on it. This is, I think it's always worse before it gets better, right? But look at this. This is my little corner that brings me joy. So there's my furnace room. Like I said, that's closed. And these old, are they Billy bookshelves? No, I don't know. Whatever they are from IKEA. Those are perfect to hold my iris containers. And did I count 30? Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 31 or 33. I lost count. That's how many iris containers I have, and I'm going to take you through them one day. They're all organized by theme. They're labeled, and everything for that theme is in each of those boxes. And when I scrapbook, I grab it off the shelf and I have everything I need. So I have a little window up here that looks to be full of cobwebs right now, which needs to be cleaned, and a fake plant hanging there. And I kind of like that, but I might have to move it just to get a little more light in. So we'll see about that. And here's my little calendar that I mark things off on, a cute little picture of when my baby boy was born, and I have my daughter holding him in the hospital. I have behind here right now, I just have my cutting boards, my mats. So there's a glass one, there's a huge one, and my Creative Memories one is somewhere there. It slipped somewhere. Here I have, and I have to find a better home for this, but here's my little tiny sidekick, Sizzix sidekick that a friend of mine gave me years ago. It's tiny and it's cute, and I barely use it, but I have some cute dies that I want to use. And then here's this was way before the days of Raskog. I got this at Winners or HomeSense years ago. And it just really works for me for this kind of stuff. So for example, like I've got all these ribbons hanging off here. And I'm the type that I like to be surrounded by my stuff. I don't like too much stuff hidden, although, you know, it's kind of an eyesore. But I have this kind of stuff and I know what I have where. Like these are all my frames, so I know where they are. They're always sitting out here. I can grab one if I want. This basket here contains a bunch more like fibers or ribbons that I grab and go, like that kind of stuff. Here I have paint brushes in the back, which I barely use, a little bit of adhesive, a lot of these, which I love to use, glue dots. I have tons of them everywhere. A little basket here of wood veneer letters or words, more glue dots. And I have this, I don't know, I like to, this came with like a perfume thing or a Project Life, I don't even remember. But I use it when I want to just organize a project in there. So whatever, I just keep it for that, for photos and stickers. And then I just shove it under here because it fits. Then I have, hold on, I'm going to scooch over on my knees. Good heavens. This delicious box is all full of word stickers of all sorts. And it's not the prettiest way to display them, but it works for me. So I'm fine with that. I have these Tim Holtz ones, the small talk that I grab out of there. That kind of stuff is there. This contains brads and like little, what are these? Epoxy, no, yeah, epoxy brads, and what's the other word? Oh my gosh. Help. There's another word, flare. There's flare here too, stuff like that. Woo. Anyway, and here I have a little, like a little hook on here, and I just throw up, I don't throw up, I throw on stencils and stuff like that, which I really don't use often. I'm not into mixed media whatsoever. But by looking here, you think I was. No, I'm not. I don't like it. I really don't. But it looks good. I've had this discussion with you guys before. Love how it looks. Don't like doing it, so I don't. This is all I have from Kiwi Lane, and they're so awesome. I have a bunch of brackets, which I love, and I have some of their, like larger templates, for lack of a better word. Yeah, they're templates. So I have that, and I use them occasionally. I should use them more. The brackets are my favorite, so I have those there. And this little thing is so cute. I bought this at Target too, I think. And with the bright green, what do you think? Do you think it'll look good? A lot of gray, a lot of white, the dark furniture, and then this color for accents. I think it'll look kind of cute, eh? We'll see. But what I have in here is, this thing is chock full. I mean, I could barely close it. Chock full of all kinds of stickies. I love stickies. I love writing notes. I use it for my pages all the time to indicate if I need something. And I mean, I'm sure you know what to use stickies for because you probably do it too. And here is my little basket of inks and daubers, which I do not really use anymore. I used to when distressing with brown with this particular thing. What's it called? Vintage ink or something? Vintage photo. That was all the rage at one point. In here I have like a little sewing station because I like to sew little buttons or stuff on my layouts. So I have a bunch of buttons, a bunch of needles, stuff like that. This little guy holds yet more adhesive. So all of these, I've got some Creative Memories, or these are Doris, these are crap. But I've got some Creative Memories stuff in here, some more of the dots, my fine line, some Martha Stewart wet glue. And then up here, I love this one. Hold on. But what a mess. It's a mess that I find I have no problems with. Like this is all my like little confettis and stuff, whatever you call these little sequins and enamel dots. I know where everything is in there and I grab it often, but now I'm thinking I'm going to organize them in little baggies by color. I think that's what my solution will be for that. And I'm in no hurry to do that. I'm more concerned about everything else that's around me and out and disgusting than this for now. But that is another project. So I'm going to do that one day, not right now. So let's put that back up here. And then I've got my, which I use all the time, my Creative Memories cutting system tools. I mean, these go back 20 years. I love them so much. And I use them all the time because, you know, I do my circle journaling spots, and this is what I use for them. And if you want to see a video on that, it's on my channel under my Methods to My Madness playlist, I believe. And I have like a little, just a regular little hole puncher, that kind of stuff. So that's what's in there. And let's see. If we scooch over here, so I have this little nook here. Just some random stuff. That's a candle holder. There's candles under there, but I just threw some random things in there that make me happy. And then I have this, oh, let me just get up, my old knees. I've got this. Okay, so wait, more stencils here, like I said, that I barely use. But it makes me look so artsy-fartsy, doesn't it? I know. Here's my calendar. I mark off how many layouts I want to get a month done, really double page spread. So my goal is 10. I like to see where I'm at with subbies, and I like to post how many videos I've uploaded. So like I did 1 layout that week, 2 that week, I did a video that week, and 3 layouts. This was good. I did 5 layouts in 3 days. So that's just for me. I'm kind of one of those listy people that likes to be very task-oriented and organized. Which, organized? Really, Vicky? I don't think so. Getting there, I'm getting there. Here's my beautiful basket of bliss. So I just showed you my Creative Memories cutters. I use them to cut up scraps, and these are sitting here ready for me to use whenever I need them to do my journaling. So I don't cut. Like each time I have to do some journaling, I don't cut them out. They're already here for me, which is perfect. And this basket, this came one Christmas. I got like chocolates and coffee in here. Look how perfectly it fits. So I'm good with that. I love little storage solutions like this. And then this was something that I had bought for my daughter's party once to have candies in, and then now I'm just housing my Nuvo drops and my sprays and all that kind of stuff in here. And it's fine. I mean, it's not a vision of beauty, but it's good enough. If I take you to this, here's my little, as my husband calls them, snot rags, my Kleenexes, because between allergies and colds, I'm always blowing my nose. On this shelf, I have very old Creative Memories large letters that I still use and love. Then I have a basket of smaller letters and like awkward sized ones that I pop in there. What have we here? Oh, these are all my little, I don't project life or anything like that, but I certainly have a lot of cards that I've accumulated over the years. So I put them here, and because they're here out, I tend to reach for them from time to time. Here is my basket of white. So that is what I journal on, obviously, and then I use these as a base. I just have some sticky notes here too, so I can just grab them quick if I need them. This messy yet lovely looking shelf has certain things in the back that I don't use much. Like, for example, there's more glue dots in this container. There's, what is this? Like the modeling paste that I will pretend I use, but I don't. And like little flags, just cute little embellishments that I, just random little things that I use sometimes that are still sitting here. This thing I got when I was thrifting with my daughter. She's into thrifting. And I don't know what the heck it was, maybe a bottle holder, but I think you might notice that I have a bit of a pencil fetish, so I'm just using it for pencils. What is wrong with me, people? Like, this is not even all of them. What the heck am I talking about? So here I have my journaling pens that I use, mainly Creative Memories, that I write thinly. Where is it? I write thinly with that side, and then I do my little dots with that side. This is what I mean. If you see my journaling, right, I do the little thin writing and then the dots. Looks okay, I guess. This little basket here holds my beautiful little photo corners of all sorts. So I keep that there because I use them quite often. And I just rifle through them. And in the back part, I have just a few of these, like labels and stuff. Down here, I have more stuff that I don't use too often. Like this is some sort of ribbons. That shouldn't actually be there because this should be really all washi tape. Oops, something fell. Washi tape, and then here's some ribbons. So they're very pretty. I don't use them often, but I'm trying to. Here is like a little container with brads that I just bought some more. Those tiny ones I just bought. And I still love them. I still use them and I enjoy having them. And let's see. Don't want to make you dizzy here. So here, again, one day I'm going to get into this on its own because this is going to be a long video. Are you guys sitting down and having a beverage? I hope so. Like fall, Halloween, blah, 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 summer, all that. We'll go through that. This little part up here, just for now, it's kind of like a mishmash of crap. Well, this isn't crap. This is my parents and my babies when they were little, but, and my little baby Jesus sitting right there. So that's nice, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna think about how this is gonna look one day. Paper flowers, I very rarely use them. They're adorable. They were a thing years ago. I don't mind them. I still have them. I don't have the heart to get rid of them, but they're up here. I might put them somewhere more, I don't know, in a different spot. Who knows? And let me see. So I have this album open here on the floor because, like I mentioned, I'm getting rid of 2 gigantic tables. And let me show you this. This is now my workspace. A little L-shaped desk. And that's, you know what? I did that on purpose. That is all I want. Because the more area I have, the more area I have, the more crap I have out. I don't want that. It makes me not happy. It gives me stress to see everything around me. It makes me anxious and ill. I'll be honest with you. I don't like that. So I might even get rid of this large table here once I'm done organizing all that stuff. But my husband kind of wants to keep it. So I said maybe he can put it on his side of the basement. It's going to be more like a man cavey thing. And this will be more like the rec room for kids and for me. So whatever, we'll see. But less for me is more right now. It's too much. I don't like it. So here's a new Close to My Heart catalog. Here's my Diet Coke, which is horrible for you, I know, but I'm drinking it a little. And then there's a layout I'm working on right now. Got all my flowers poured out here from Cocoa Vanilla. And just to show you, this is going to be one of those again. I'm like completely and utterly in love with peekaboo pockets and with the Close to My Heart flip-flops. So I get the Creative Memories ones and Close to My Heart. I just ordered a bunch of Close to My Heart ones of different sizes that I don't think Creative Memories has all those sizes, like 3x4, 3x3, stuff like that. So that's fun for me. And this layout will be done soon. Just have a few more things to stick on it and it's good. Let's see. I feel like I'm jumping around all over the place. Sorry. Here is my thickers basket, which looks like crap right now, but it's organized and it works for me. So somebody had asked me to show that. It's nothing special, but I have them color coordinated in there, and it just sits right beside me here. I'm always rifling through and picking what I need. I bought these at Dollarama. They're just plastic, I guess, serving trays. Like there were 3 in a pack for $2 or something. And what I tend to do is like this is full of pictures for this event that I'm working on right now. And I just, while I'm working, this is where I put them. And then I kind of corral everything that way. And sometimes I throw like whatever stickers I'm using or whatever in there. But yeah, one little tip that I use, I guess, to corral everything. It works. Here's another chair. My son or daughter sometimes sit here with me, but they actually miss the big tables because they had one 9x9 or 9x9. What is it? 9x3? 4x9? I don't know. They used to have one all to themselves, but again, it was covered in crap. It was always messy. Here I have all my plugs down there for my laptop, my work ones below, my personal ones on top. I always have a candle going or my Scentsy on, one or the other. There's my little, this is my little like station of stuff that I always use. So I've got my rulers, my tea ruler, my lighter for my candles, my little scissors, stickies, glue, my most used trimmer right now. I have to get a new blade for my Creative Memories one finally. My little trimmer that I use all the time from Creative Memories. Tiny attacher, barely used, but I have it there. My little basket of adhesives that I'm using right now. A little pencil holder that my son made me years ago. I just love this little thing. It's so pretty. So I still use that. Some cute little dog. My book that I use, you know how I do my scratching off what I finished and that kind of thing. So I'm working on something that's in this book from August 2021. So that's out and I'll scratch it out when I'm done. What else, guys? Ooh, I know. Check this out. There is a storage solution. People were asking me, not asking me specifically, they were asking on Facebook, how do you store your solids? This is what I do, and this works for me. So it is one of those fake leather, like benchy things. There's the lid. And I just have my paper in here by color. And what I have, so I have my Creative Memories page protectors here. And at the very end, you'll see the Creative Memories pages I have just ready to pull out and go. But what I have here is all my paper that is either cardstock or like patterned, but not specific to a theme, like this thing here or like that, for example. So I have those by color, and that works perfectly for me. I can put the lid on, I can cover it so dust doesn't get in, and it's perfect for me. So that's all 12 by 12 colored paper. I'll show you where I have my other stuff. This little tower is just perfect for my most used punches. So it's just one of those metal, I think it was like for fruit or something. I have here my Creative Memories power sort box that has a bunch of pictures that I need to go through and get into albums soon. So that's why it's sitting there. My garbage can. And then, let me just cover so I don't get you dizzy. If I show you in here, let's see. So this is one of my drawers. Oops, hold on guys, sorry. And what I have in here there's a little book if I need title inspiration. These boxes hold, they're 4x6, no, a little bigger than 4x6, like photo mats from Creative Memories. They used to be all the rage ages ago, but I still use them, and I use them either for my, like, here, let me show you, hold on. Bear with me for 1 second. So they are, hold on, they are these things. So I have like brown, pink, purple, these kind of things. And I use them either for journaling sometimes or just to back a photo, or if I need just a little piece of a certain color, I will come to those. So I love having them still. And I don't want to get rid of my magazines yet. I went through some of them, but I still have them here. And then sometimes I challenge myself. I'll pull out a magazine and say, oh, let me use this as an inspiration. Well, guess what? All my layouts still end up looking the same, but I don't know. It's kind of fun to look through this. Like there's old catalogs here, Stampin' Up, Creative Memories, close to my heart, and then a bunch of scrapbook and cards today. I stopped my subscription because of this very reason. Like there's a lot of stuff here. So that's what I have here. I have a whole box here full of sequins, those confettis from when I used to make dolls. And I used to put them in the box with the doll, but I will use them for shakers or something. Here I just have random empty like containers, or what would you, like empty bags for whatever I need. If I need them for anything, I have them there. These two are filled with cards. I don't make cards. I don't enjoy making cards. So I just buy them, and this is where they live. Birthday cards, sympathy, whatever. I have them all in there. Here's more paper. This is more 8.5 by 11 cardstock. There's a binder here full of old Creative Memories formulas that I just don't have the heart to get rid of. I have these from Creative Memories, which are something that I recently bought too. You know, I guess they're 8.5 by 11 little pages. Here is all my peekaboo pockets and flip flaps. I have tons now. I'm so excited. I really bought a lot. So I have a ton of those. Here's things like, I don't know why I have this here, specialty like shiny threads and stuff. And those boxes have more office supply kind of stuff in them. So there's that. Oops. Are you bored yet? Have I lost you? Sorry, guys. I actually enjoy watching these kind of videos, so I'm hoping that you might too. And I'll show you two more things. I just want to show you this, and then I want to show you how I store my scrap papers. So in here are those containers that I have extras of. I have like these, I don't know why, I like corralling my stuff when I'm working on a project in such containers, or something like this. Like this is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a washroom or kitchen organizer, but I use it for that. Extra trimmers, my Creative Memories ones. I have some pencils there, colored, or markers, I should say. Here are all of my books that I use, my notebooks to track what I'm scrapbooking, which I've had for a long time and which are so helpful. That is why I can remain organized, although it doesn't look like I am, right? And then down here, I have just empty notebooks for when I need them. All of those are empty. In here, I have like those little turnstiles. I still will use those one day, you know, to put your pens and everything in. I have a sharpener there, another plastic container that I can use to corral stuff. Just stuff like that, and garbage bags for my garbage. And one more thing I want to show. Hold on, let me just go like this, because this makes me dizzy when I watch people walk that way. One more thing I will show you is this. I've been asked, how do I store my scraps? This is what works for me. I don't know if it'll work for everybody else, but it works for me. I have this, pardon me, very large basket here, like very deep basket. And what I do is I use large Ziploc bags, And by color, I sort my scraps. So I have them all in here, and I always go to my scraps first if I need a strip of a color or, you know, any small piece. I'm not going to cut into a 12 by 12. I'm going to go here first. And I even keep thin strips like this because I use them all the time as little borders and stuff. And that's it, my friends. My goodness, have I ever showed you into my embarrassing life? Let me turn around. Thank you for hanging in, guys. If you did, you are a trooper. So thank you. I feel like when I show this stuff, it makes me accountable and makes me want to finish things so that I can show you my progress, because I think people might find that helpful. And if you don't, I apologize. But if you do, please leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, I never ask that, but I'd love you to subscribe if you haven't. And if you liked my video, I wouldn't mind a, thumbs up if you want. Anyway, have a great day. I'm going to have another layout share for you soon, and I'm going to leave you with this mess. Ooh, terrible. Thanks for coming by, guys. Take care. Ciao for now.